by students from higher institutions across Osun State. As a chapter, we are immensely proud of this. It aligns with our commitment to mentorship, professional development, and the cultivation of young minds who will drive the future of civil engineering and environmental sustainability. Our students, the young scholars, and emerging engineers have taken up the responsibility to research and present on the problems, causes, effects, and possible solutions to waste management in Osun State. Their involvement is not only refreshing but inspiring. It shows that the next generation is ready to think critically, contribute meaningfully, and take ownership of the developmental discourse. As civil engineers, we recognize the importance of building strong bridges between academia and industry. By encouraging student participation, we are nurturing innovation, fostering collaboration, and strengthening the future of our profession. I believe their presentations today will challenge us, enlighten us, and perhaps even reshape our perspectives. As we listen, let us reflect on the challenges. Inadequate collection systems, indiscriminate dumping, weak enforcement, insufficient funding, and limited technological adoption. Let us consider the causes. Rooted in rapid urbanization, population growth, and gaps in public orientation. Let us acknowledge the effects that manifest in flooding, pollution, disease, environmental degradation, and reduced quality of life. But above all, raise the solution. Practical, sustainable, and innovative ideas that these brilliant students and our experts will propose this evening. I thank our invited guests and partners for honoring our invitation, and I commend the organizing committee, ably led by Engineer Mrs. Idamola Adebayoni Ayeni, MNICE, for their outstanding work to put this together.
For our chairman. While the chairman was having the opening speech, we have our chief judge for today's debate, and is no other person but the general manager, Osun State Waste Management, Mr. Fatai Oyewole. Please put your hands together to Mr. Fatai. Come to the right table, sir. You're welcome, sir. Also, we have our elders here, and the first person I'll be calling to the high table here is the immediate past chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineer, Osun State, Engineer Asimiyu Amobi Oyediran, MNSC FNICE. Emma Boasiwaju, sir. So while the IPC is walking to the high table, we have one of our elders as well. My Baba Oloye, I Chief Engineer Zakaria Ademola. Please put your hands together for our okay, sir. Also, we have our professor of repute, Professor Felix Adeniran Ogini. Please put your hands together for Baba. I need to add this that at Kano in October, Baba was given a national honor by the national chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineer for being patriotic, for being committed to the development of civil engineering and the profession as a whole. You are welcome, sir. Baba. Also, thank you, DJ. Permit me to bring to the high table as well a former chairman of the Nigerian Societies of Engineer, Osogbo branch, Engineer Wale Alonge, FNI Triple E, FNSC. Yes, sir. Engineer Wale, Emma Bawaju, sir. Thank you. Also, we have in our midst a former chairman of MSC Osogbo branch, Engineer Kamal Babalola. I wonder. Let us work down together. Yes, I heard them for Thank you. Also, we have in our midst the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Osun State Polytechnic Ire, Engineer Isaac Ogunwemima. Please put your hands together for my Oga. He's my lecturer. He taught me right from ND1 to HND2. Thank you, sir. Also, we have the head of department, Civil Engineering, Osun State University, Osogbo, Engineer Dr. Please, before I introduce the HOD, there's an information I want to quickly pass. For all our schools that are here, I am very sure that our organs are on our platform. So the live streaming is ongoing, and the link, the YouTube link, has been sent to our WhatsApp platform. Please help us pick the link there and share with our respective platforms so that other students that are not here can equally follow up on that. Please let us do that. So before we have that information, I was about introducing the head of department, Engineer Dr. Karim Mutiu, the head of department, Osun State University Civil Engineering Department. Thank you, sir. Sir.
December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in a warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru.
Thank you. So while the introduction was ongoing, we have our past chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers, and also who doubles as the representative of the national chairman. Permit me to welcome to the high table Engineer T.O. Abiono, MNSC F-Nice. Thank you, DJ. And permit me to welcome our former chairman of the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers, Osun State Chapter, Engineer Matthew Olufemi Olarinoye, FNSC F-Nice. Ejọba mi pàṣẹ ó pọ̀ fún bàbá. Oh, thank you. Like I said earlier, that today
address which the chairman has sent to me. So I'm very, very sorry. People who know me know that I don't play with time. I'm indeed sorry for keeping you waiting. Having said that, I want to thank everybody for coming to this occasion. At least we have started and people are keeping it up. So the chairman asked me to send give remark as a mark of solidarity for what we are doing today. Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, I want to sincerely appreciate you for the good work you are doing. I'm sorry, I'm doing this not in any particular order because I can see a number of past NSC chairmen sitting down here, starting from chief, subsequent chairmen for sustaining it. This has proved to the whole world that engineers also appreciate the value of recreation after hard labor. May the Lord continue to strengthen you, to renew your strength. I would have loved to be physically present to show my love for Osun chapter, which has remained a viable and reliable chapter of the Civil Engineering Division of Nigerian Society of Engineers, but for the pressure of work. I'm however happy that I have found a capable hand to stand in for me among the first chairmen of the chapter. Kindly accept my sincere apology. I have sent in my personal widow's mite, while that of the national body will be forwarded in due course. Before I end this brief remark, I want to appreciate our leaders in the chapter. While I may not be able
and solutions, and we have 6 schools representative, which are final year students from each school, to discuss that. Where we'll be having, we have judges that will be grading them. We're going to be having for Osun State Waste Management in person for Osun State Waste Management in person of Mr. Fatai Oyewole. Please, a round of applause to him as he's welcome to the table of the judges. Ushers, please welcome him to the table. Mr. Fatai Oyewole. To the judges table. Yes. Thank you very much. So that's the GM for Osun State Waste Management. The second person, who is the vice chairman of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, Osun State Chapter, in person of engineer Mrs. Adeyemi Oluwabumi. Engineer Doctor, I stand to be corrected. Engineer Doctor Mrs. Adeyemedi, that's our Vice Chairman of the Nigeria Society of Engineers, Osun State Chapter. Next on my list is, on the judges' list, is a representative from the Private Sector Partnership on Waste Management in Osun State, in person of Mrs. Oladele Bosse. That's a representative of the Private Sector Partnership on Waste Management in Osun State. Thank you very much, ma'am. And from our executive here in Osun State, is no other than Engineer Musliuddin Ibrahim, who is the Technical Secretary representing the executive for the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers, Osun State Chapter. You're welcome, sir. Then we have a representative. We have two representatives actually from Ministry of Works. One is not here, I think. He's not here yet. So I'll call on the second person, who is in person of Engineer Mrs. Adebisi Temitayo Simiat, the Assistant Chief Civil Engineer, Osun State Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. Engineer Mrs. Adebisi Temitayo Simiat, and who is going to be representing the Association of Professional Women Engineers, Osun State Chapter. Please, a round of applause for her. So the last person on the list is Engineer Adelasoye Adekunle, who is the Assistant Director of Highway Construction, Ministry of Works and Transport. I don't know if he's here yet, so maybe we'll join us later. So I'll be calling on our first presenters based on no criteria. So I'll be calling on, is Albafemi Awolowo University here yet? Okay, no. So I'll be calling on Redeemers University. Redeemers University, come and redeem yourself. Come and redeem the prize. So presenters, please note, you have 7 minutes for your presentation. I don't know if the two representatives are going to be speaking. Hello, Union Osun, are you with me? I don't know if the two representatives will be speaking, or it's just going to be one. But even if it is two, you both have just 7 minutes to present, and there is mark for precision timing. So try your best to maximize the time. Thank you. You have the floor, Redeemers University. You can come and introduce yourself, just not to waste time. Anytime you get your slides. Redeemers University.
Good evening, everyone.
Move closer. See, hello. Just stand there. What's his name? Who is presenting? Stand there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be presenting from there. So our special guest, I'm asking if after
The Nigerian institution.
Okay, so I'll be calling another school.
Of civil
With the university, please, you can have a seat. There's a technical issue with their
Osun State Chapter
slides. So I'll be calling
on a Thursday.
Federal Polytechnic Ede. Federal Polytechnic Ede. Is that slide ready? Federal Polytechnic Ede. Where are the representatives?
Thank you, sir. Ede. I am here to present on the topic Ede. I am here to present on the topic waste management in Osun State. The problems, the causes, the effects, and the solutions. Expected. So you see some areas have waste bins, some areas don't have. Even the ones that have, they are too small to contain the waste. So this forced the resident to throw away, to find a means of managing their waste. Some burn it, some throw it on other people's vacant land around them, which is not a good way to manage our waste. The next is that the inadequate flooding caused by blocked drainage systems, spread of diseases such as malaria, cholera, and typhoid, bad odor and deterioration of urban aesthetics, reduced tourism potential, and negative socialization. Of course, who wants to come to a dirty place? So I would like to hand over to my colleague to proceed from where I stopped.
So let's quickly look at the solutions to all these problems. So the solutions, the number one there is expand waste collection vehicles and workforce, increase the number of waste bins, promote recycling and waste sorting programs, and also strengthen the law enforcement, mass awareness and community education, adopt modern waste management technologies, encourage private sector participation, promote community cleanup culture. So let's really round up our presentation to the conclusion. While Osun State Waste Management Agency has taken important steps in improving environmental sanitation in Osun State, the increasing volume of waste demands stronger institutional frameworks, advanced technologies, and more sustainable approaches. A long-term solution requires public-private collaboration, active community participation, consistent policy enforcement, and adequate funding. By adopting these strategies, Osun State can achieve a cleaner, healthier, and more environmentally sustainable future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Federal Polytechnic. So I'll be calling on Osun State University, Osogbo, Uni Osun.
Good evening, the National of Civil Engineers Chairman, the executives and all other members, both corporate and members. We'll be addressing a very pressing challenge in Osun State, waste management, the problems, causes, effects, and solutions. We're going to be divided into different aspects. First, look at the current waste management system in Osun State. Then look at the problems in this system, the causes behind these problems, the effect of these problems, and the solutions. Waste management affects everyone in Osun State, right from the market women to the students and to the residents. In Osun State, waste is currently handled by Osun State Waste Management Authority in partnership with private waste operators. But then, there is a challenge in this system, limited coverage. And because of this, residents resort to dumping their waste indiscriminately. They also dump waste in drainages, and this leads to environmental and health effects. Now, there are major challenges in this system. First, you have insufficient waste bins. When you look at states like Lagos State, there are waste bins provided to each household where they dump their waste and the waste collectors come to pick them. But then in Osun State, we don't have this. Even in critical areas like marketplaces, parks, motor parks, and commercial areas, we don't have this. Also, there's irregular waste collection service. In Osun State, there is an inconsistency in the waste collection service. About this, I think I can speak for the school area in Osun State University. Most times, the waste collectors come maybe once in a month, and even when they do come, they don't reach every part of the school area. This is a major problem. Now, the causes of these problems, behind every problem, there's an underlying cause. The cause of this problem, we have lack of funding from the government and poor enforcement of laws. for an effective waste management system, there must be proper funding, because we need trucks. When there are more trucks, you need more fuel, more bins, sanitary landfill, and all of this costs money. The state should also have a proper enforcement. People dump their refuse anyhow because they know when they dump them where they want, nothing is being done. Also, rapid urbanization. When you look at, in Osun State, the population is increasing. It has increased really over the last 2 decades. When you look at cities like Osogbo, Ilesha, and Ile-Ife, let's take Ilesha for instance. About 2 to 3 years ago, there was a university established in Ilesha. This establishment of this university means more students, more people, more markets. This equates to more waste. But then, the waste management is not improving at pace with the population growth. Also, we have cultural habit and lack of environmental awareness. Most people dump their waste in open dump sites and in the rivers because this is what they've always been doing. Now, the effects of these problems: pollution, land pollution, air pollution, water pollution. There's also water contamination. The leachate from this waste is a toxic liquid. It percolates to the groundwater and it contaminates the water. So my colleague will continue from where I stopped.
Good day, everyone. All protocol duly observed. My name is Olabi Simisola Agnes. I'm here to shed more light on what my colleague is trying to say on waste management, the problem and the causes. The first problem I'm going to be talking about today is indiscriminate dumping of waste. When I'm talking about indiscriminate dumping of waste, I'm talking about people like you, people like me, people that decide to throw their waste on the road. They decide to throw their waste in the rivers. They decide to drop their waste on an empty plot of land. Why? This is a problem. The second one I'm going to be talking about is lack of modern dump sites. Lack of modern dump sites. Just like my colleague said, he made reference to the university in Ilesha, that there is more population there, yet there is nothing being done about their waste. Their waste are being brought back to Osogbo, which is not meant to be, because there's an image on my slide, which is the Kajola, the first one, the Kajola dump site. This is where most of the waste is being dumped, which is not meant to be. Now, the solution. The first solution I'm going to be giving is public awareness. When I'm talking about public awareness, I'm not just talking about the government like broadcasting on the TV or radio station that, oh, don't dump your waste, don't do this. I'm talking about enforcement of laws. When I'm talking about enforcement of laws, allow me to make reference to Lagos. In Lagos State, there's what we call environmental health officers, also known as Wole Wole. They come to check the houses, and immediately they are around, people begin to panic because they know that if their house does not meet a particular standard, it is going to be locked down. So why don't we enforce this kind of law in our state? And this change begins to happen. The other solution to this problem is the creation of landfills. There's an image in slide 9. This is a design of a landfill that we created. In the top, it has the top and the bottom layers. The bottom layers has clay and membranes. Just like in blinding, when you're doing our construction, you know that you mix membranes and what? And concrete. But in this case, it's going to be membranes and clay. Why? It prevents the waters, the leachate, to infiltrate the soil, thereby affecting our groundwater. So people in the surrounding of this particular landfill does not get affected by the waste that is like right next to them. Also, it helps in air pollution. It reduces the risk of air pollution, and also it does not affect the neighborhood in any aspect at all. So with this point of mind, I believe that if we come together and work together as one, we can make Osun State clean. For the government, I want them to improve in the funding for waste management. To the engineers, we can create more ideas, more innovative ideas that can help solve this problem. And to the citizens, we can work together as one to stop this bad behavior. Because Osun State's waste problem is not just a bad behavior, it is just the people themselves. Because some people actually know what they are doing is wrong, but yet they continue. But if the government enforce all these kind of laws, like, okay, you know that if you drop a bin or a waste in the middle of the road, you are going to get fined for it, or you are going to be taken to prison. People will actually shift. They don't want to do that. So I believe that if we can do this, we are going to actually change Osun for better. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I'll be calling on Osun State Polytechnic Ire. Osun State Polytechnic Ire.
Good evening, distinguished panel of judges, respected engineers, dignitaries, and my fellow students. We are from Osun State Polytechnic, Ire. We are from Osun State Polytechnic, Ire. We'll be giving a clear discussion on the topic waste management in Osun State. Waste management in Osun State. And as we all know, waste management has become one of the major problems that the Osun State is facing due to the rapid growth of occupants in the state, rapid growth of people in the state. It has made the volume of waste that is being generated to increase beyond the capacity of the body that are in charge of it. An objective, we'll be talking about the causes, effects, proposed integrated solution towards the problem that the waste management is facing and to move the state forward. At this point, my partner will continue from where I stop.
Thank you very much for the handing over. So currently we are looking at waste situation in Osun State, and we know the body that is in charge of controlling and regulating waste in our state, which is Osun Waste Agency, Osun Waste Management Agency, and through the public-private partnership collectors. And it's something we can see in our state that none of us is not, any of us here, every one of us here present here, we are all aware of the current collection we are facing. The current collection we have in this very, very state or anywhere in Nigeria, but we've been limited to Osun State, however. So the very current situation, we can see irregular schedule, insufficient trucks, inefficient route coverage in outskirts, temporary storage overflow in markets and motor parks. This is as practical things we can see in our vicinities and environments. And also the disposal, it is very, very wrong. It is a situation to buttress that the disposal, it is open dump sites, dominate, no engineered leachate control, maintain capture. There is nowhere you can find that, that you can compare it with those of overseas or developed states. Now we know, and we have also waste compositions. According to research, we can see that we have about 57% organic waste. These are food scraps, animal manures, 18% plastics, 7% paper, 6% metal or glass, of which the recycles is extremely low and is less than 7% in the composition. And the public also, we all are the public, and those that are outside that are not here, we all are involved, and we all are responsible for the poor sorting culture. We are responsible for limited willingness to pay for the waste service, poor compliances to the OWAM directive. So now the key problems, we have a couple of key problems as we can see in the screen: insufficient and irregular waste collection across the local government, proliferation and this propagating of open dumping and illegal disposal points, low awareness and poor household sorting that we cannot find in any house in this state or anywhere we go, inadequate institution capacity and weak enforcement. Even though we have registered body, both government and private, but the enforcement is very, very weak. That is one of the problems. And lastly, we have rapid urban expansion without proportional infrastructure. And we can see the examples we have in Owode roadside, Iwo Road. So these are the problems. These are what the problem looks like. Now to the root causes, we have institutional weakness, fragmented responsibility and poor coordination. That is number one cause. Rapid and unplanned urbanization. It is, as long as we are growing, and the more we grow, we generate more waste. But there is no planning in the urbanization. There is nothing there. Low environmental education and poor citizen engagement. This is everything. This is what we can find in our vicinity. Financial constraints, insufficient funding for trucks, the material recovery facility and the landfill. And lastly, we have weak enforcement of environmental law and user-based traffic, and we can see them in the example where it has been left. Now we have effects. Number one effect, we have groundwater contamination from leachate infiltration, which, as rain falls, they fall on this waste. And, the liquid that comes out from that rainfall, it is what we know as this leachate infiltration, which will later contaminate our groundwater. Secondly, we have air pollution. And there is no one here that is steady here or outside. Thank you. Or outside that can stay or stand anywhere there is waste. the appalling smell, no one can be able to stand it. Increase in disease vectors, just like we can see in the references, just like we can see in the images above. This, anywhere they are pouring waste, there is likely to have different insects, flies, mosquitoes, which will lead to malaria, cholera, flooding and drainage blockage. We have that, but that place is very a little bit. Soil deterioration around dump site. Anywhere they are dumping refuse, the soil is always bad. Engineering solutions, since we are in the society of engineers, we have number one, mandatory waste sorting as household. As you can see in the slide, there should be different bins. Oh, this bin is for plastic, this bin is for melters, this bin is for organic waste. Construction of engineering sanitary landfill with liners. Waste to product technology. Waste to product technology, let's talk about the compost. There are technologies that will convert our organic waste to manure. Waste to energies, plants for high calorific waste streams. Establishment of material recovery facilities across the senatorial district. Let's move on to the next slide, please. All right, thank you. We have administrative. It is not only engineering solutions that we provided, we also provide administrative and community solutions. Even if the engineer provide a solution, if the community doesn't adhere to it, there is nothing that can happen. So we have all this, as we can see, but the one I will just speak there, it is we can still implement the full potential of pay as you throw traffic system. We will know that, every one of us will be paid when we store all plastic. Every one of us will be paid when we store all melters. So we can employ every of those things. We can strengthen enforcement through updated bylaws. Let's move on to the next slide, please. Conclusion: Osun State's solid waste system is challenged by operational, institutional weakness, environmental risks, and low citizen. Thank you very much.
Redeemers University. Redeemers University. Engineer Musidin, please send it.
The evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Glowing, the light so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru.
So I want to use the opportunity to encourage our judges to please start compiling the total points for the schools. So far, Federal Polytechnic Area, Osun State University Osogbo, Osun State Polytechnic Area have presented. So we have Redeemers University and Adeleke University to go. These OAU universities, are they here already? Obafemi Awolowo University, so they are not here. So we just judge them based on their executive summary submitted only. So we have just 2 schools to go, which is Redeemers University and Adeleke University.
It's a supreme irony that Osun State, the custodian of the nerves that power the entire nation, is currently finding it difficult to power its own sanitation system. To back this up, Clean Up Nigeria rated Osun State to be the second dirtiest state in Nigeria in 2021. And can we guess what happened in 2024? Clean Up Nigeria rated Osun to be the 6th dirtiest state in Nigeria. And this devastating act has also been identified to be the core cause of the recent flooding event that happened right here in 2025 at Iwo Road, September 13, 2025. The flooding incurred a multi-million naira losses. My fellow Nigerians, this problem has actually gone beyond the aesthetics of the state, that's delved into the health conditions of our people, the prosperity of our businesses, and also the sustainability of our environment. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, Fellow participants, I am honored to be here to discuss this pressing issue that affects us all in Osun State, particularly in Osun State. So we are here to actually talk on the causes, effects, and also the solution. So the causes, inaccessibility. The very essence of the road automatically acts as a primary obstruction to effective waste logistics. Okalanwa Itao did an assessment in 2016, and he found out that 77% of the roads in Osogbo have significant potholes, while 96% of the minor roads are unpaved. So this literally means that there's going to be restrictions to major residential areas by homeward works. And that aside also, the next point I'm actually going to now is limited resources. So over 54% of waste are left to accumulate to the next day. So this statement came out as a result of an assessment that was done in a premier university in this state. So this university is in its tens of thousands population, and it generates an approximate of 19.36 meter cube of waste per day. However, this university has only 2 trucks, and out of these 2 trucks, one of it is functional. Now the capacity that this 1 truck can actually take per day is just 8.1 meter cube, and this 1 truck cannot go for 2 trips per day. So leaving an approximate of 54% waste to accumulate to the next day. So here is it. If a premier university in the state is actually struggling with limited resources, what can we say about the state? Prime Minister Samas to say this. The Yoruba will say, Omoti Baba Babi, Baba Ninjo. This is to tell you that whatever is happening in this premier university in the state is a direct replica of what is happening in the state. The next problem is financial paralysis. In 2024, in the quarter of 2024, the Rural Waters and Environmental Sanitation did a quarterly budget review, and it was identified that only 16% of these funds were actually utilized, leaving 84% unutilized. Why this money were utilized, we cannot say. Where it went to, we cannot tell. But what we know is that this 84% can be translated into trash cans not provided, engineering sanitary landfill not constructed, and also sensitization of people not done. The next point I'm going to be talking on is people's perception. In order to actually track how people's perception actually affects the way we generate waste. So a survey was carried out in Osun State. That was in 2023. And from this, 11 odd factors was actually identified. And this odd factor literally means that a person with wrong perception is likely 11 times to generate waste than a person with right perception. Let me bring it down. If I'm a person with right perception, if I generate a 2 meter cube of waste in a day, a person or a business owner who believes that waste management is the government problem is likely to generate a 22 meter cube of waste per day. And my last point before I give it to my fellow is implementation of law. 100,000 naira is a fine a person or a community found dumping refuse in a place where it's not meant to be done is going to pay, or 1 year imprisonment, according to Omwa amended law in 2016. Another one, if you are found burning your refuse in a place where it's not meant to be burnt, or you are dumping your refuse in drainages, you are liable to pay a fine of 50,000 naira. So I'm leaving you all with this question: how effective are these laws being implemented in this state?
Thank you very much. Impressive. So far, we have been able to discuss the problems and the causes. But then, how does this affect our society? Firstly, one of the first things that come to mind when we talk about effects of waste management of poor waste management is flooding. Flooding. Flooding is very easy to predict because block drainages leads to flooding, which then leads to a negative chain of events. Follow along with me. Now, we have block drainages. Those block drainages then lead to flooding. The flooding is going to damage the roads and other infrastructures in place. Those would then make us to incur other economic expenses, and it doesn't now end there. That means we are going to also have health problems coming as a result of these, because those and topography shifts, which would then serve as a breeding ground for parasites such as mosquitoes, which then cause dangerous diseases such as malaria. Also economically, we now see that this discourages investors from coming to the state, because they see that the infrastructure in the area is not good enough for them to then have a thriving business, and so they carry their business elsewhere. How does it now? But dumping of refuse on the medians will cause insects carrying pathogens in order to accumulate on those places, and they carry lots of diseases such as cholera, and then spread those diseases to us, the citizens. These
These effects now lead to poor health in the city, and then children are going to be suffering from this effect. Now, we have this graph here. Look at that graph. We see a red and a green line. That red line is representing the amount of lead that has been found in our groundwater, and that green line is the WHO requirement. We see that that is a very dangerous, that we have over 500% of lead instead of that WHO requirement, and that means it's going to lead to lead poisoning. Lead poisoning is very dangerous because it affects the brain, it affects the kidney, and it's very dangerous to the children. And so, as we are moving, our children are then going to be having dangerous health challenges coming up as they.
NIC president and adopting the already existing protocols. My name is Kufureji Mofinyoluwa, a civil engineering student of Adeleke University, and I'll be here to give a presentation on the causes on effective waste management in Osun State. Okay, the causes, the effects, and the solutions in which we can battle the problems. What is waste? Waste are unusable things that we actually discard, and they are not wanted, and waste is an inevitable part of human existence, and we need proper waste management to be able to tackle these problems. What is really waste management? Waste management is a systematic process of obtaining, transporting, and recycling, and even safe disposal of waste. Osun State is located in the southwestern area of Nigeria, with a land mass of approximately 9,251 square kilometers and an estimate of 4.5 million people. Research has shown us that there are three major zones in which waste are generated. We have the Osogbo Olorinda metropolises, we have the Greater Ile-Ife, and we have the Ilesha metropolitan area. Our background assessment. We can see that in Osogbo, the waste profile in Osogbo has high urban mixed waste load. The waste type is household and markets, organics, and also plastics. And the sources of such waste are homes, markets, and small and medium scale enterprises. Our problem analysis. When we look at our problems, we always know that causes will always be associated with problems. Looking at open dumping of waste, we see that the root cause is absence of sanitary landfills and limited collection coverage in Osun State. When we also look at lack of segregation, there is weak awareness to the society about how to segregate their waste, what waste should be where, and what waste should be where. Now, streamlining this problem analysis to specific local government areas in Osun State. When we look at Osogbo as the capital area of Osun State, we look at overflowing dumps and block drainage, and it's caused by high population density and limited waste trucks. Our cases of concerns of waste disposal, we can see that there is indiscriminate dumping in Igbono Market and Ogoluwa on the meridians of the road. We also see limited coverage, which has to do with the incapability of the Osun State Management Agency to be able to access some remote areas. Effects of poor waste management. We have groundwater contamination, surface water pollution, water degradation, and also contamination of the soil. Our proposed solutions. Our solution is going to be characterized into two: the non-engineering and the engineering aspect. For the non-engineering aspect, we have the Clean Ocean Awareness Drive, which has to do with sensitizing the public, sensitizing the indigenes of Nigeria about what waste management is through the use of the media. We also have Green Schools and University Eco Club initiative, which is targets how youth, teenagers, and even young children can learn proper waste disposal management. We also have the Clean Street Reward Scheme, which has to do with rewarding maybe the best store in a market location, giving individuals, incentives about when they, have clean environments. For our strategic engineering waste management, we have the Osun Integrated Collection and Logistics Project. We also have the Osun Transfer Station Development Program. We have the Osun Material Recovery Facility Project. All this can be done with the help of our professionals that are in this room. Now, it will be a waste of solutions if all these solutions are not monitored and properly implemented. Now, if we have our key performance indicators. For our waste collection, it can be said that about 45% of the waste are effectively collected. But if these proper managements are implemented successfully, we can say that in the next 3 years, about 80% of the waste will be properly collected. And in the next 7 years, about 95% of the waste will be properly collected. When we look at our recycling rate, it can be said that our recycling rate is about less than 5% currently in Osun State. But if we properly implement some of these solutions, we can say that in the next 10 years, we are going to be having a significant increase. Also, we can see our green employment. A lot of Osun State indigents, a lot of Osun State youths do not have jobs. But with the use of all these employments, with the use of all these solutions, we can create job opportunities for these indigents of Nigeria and raise for these indigents of Osun State and raise poverty alleviation in Osun State. Our implementation roadmap. We have our short, medium, and long implementation. So for our public awareness, we can say that, okay, in 2 years, Osun State media outlets can, use the radios, the televisions, and other media outlets to be able to raise awareness about proper segregation of waste among the indigents of Osun State. Our prospective and expected benefits. Doing all of this, how does it benefit us as indigents of Osun State? In the environment, we have clean air and water, we have flood reduction, and we have elimination of dumping and burning, which causes CO2 gas. For our health, we also have reduced respiratory disease, and we have safer food markets because everywhere is going to be neat and tidy. For our economic, we can say that over 2,500 plus green jobs will be, provided. Conclusion and recommendations. Osun State Waste Challenge is solvable using integrated solid waste management approach, linking infrastructure, circular economic solutions, policy, and community engagement. For this, we will recommend that we should strengthen the Osun State Environmental Protective Agency leadership and funding. We should deploy zonal collection and build compost transfer facilities in Osun State. Also, we should enforce waste segregation and service levies. We should expand the public-private partnership recycling and energy projects. We should mobilize communities through awareness and youth programs. We should also track our results using the OWIM and the KPI. Thanks for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, I want to use the opportunity to thank the old schools that represented their schools for this presentation. Obafemi Awolowo University is not here, so the judges will be judging them based on their executive summary that was submitted 30th of last month. So, in the process of giving the judges the time to collect their results, I want to call on Mrs. Bosse to give us anything that I want to talk about. Please welcome with a round of applause.
Good evening, everybody. See, I don't want to go far. See, that your table that you are sitting, just ask your neighbor. It's not an advert. Are you patronizing PSP? Ask your neighbor. The person sitting beside, let me tell you the meaning of PSP. Private sector partnership. Those people that pack refuse. They've been speaking here. Lack of fund, lack of truck, lack of this, lack of that. PSP, àwọn tó ń kó ilẹ̀ tí mo jẹ́ ẹnìkan nínú wọn. Now ask your neighbor. Do you know what? There was a time, this not present past government, our SA, you can't know the person. And the person was talking, PSP is not bad, is this. I said, somebody now asked that, our SA, are you patronizing PSP? SA on environment. So I'm asking the engineers now, are you patronizing PSP? Are you not dumping refuse anyhow? So I want us to start from home. Now we have listened to them that it is not good to drop refuse anyhow. Some people, they will bring big cars. They are looking for where they will dump their refuse. Imagine somebody driving a Jeep, Lexus, name the car. They will park at the main road. Are you not part of them? Do you have PSP? Okay. Your conscience will be telling you the way you dispose your refuse. Thank you.
I'm patronizing PSP. I pay 1,005 monthly. Okay, our own is 3,000 monthly. My own is 1,005 monthly.
Over to you. Sorry, Madam PSP. Hello. We are patronizing PSP. Formerly, you do come like 3 times a month, but now it's just once, and at times once in 2 months. My spouse is here. She can testify. Thank you.
You are very correct. So you see. So without wasting much time, I want to call on our chief judge. While he's going to talk briefly on the topic also, and going to announce the winners. And by the time he's going to announce the winner, I would like the chairman of the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers Osun State Chapter to be beside him. So I'm calling on Chief Judge for the debate, Mr. FSTAJOY, the GM Osun State Waste Management Agency. A round of applause as it comes.
Let me say good evening to everybody, the chairman, the national chairman, all of the protocol duly observed. From my own hand here, I've perused through the executive summary sent very early in the morning here. Before that, let me go on the topic on itself. There's a problem, the waste management causes problem, solution, or so many other things within the waste management arena. Waste management is as a result of your activity and my activity. Everybody knew that. And once you are living, you are a contributory factor to it. Even when you died, somebody is going to take care of you. And whoever that take care of you is also a waste manager. So let me just say the problem is just as analyzed by my colleagues in the universities and polytechnic, my students, great Nigerian students. You have done justice to that. I love it, but to some extent, there are other things which you have not mentioned. The problem, increasing population, everybody knew that because of the peace that is existing in the state, thanks to Mr. Governor and his body and everybody, all the stakeholders, you have facilitated the security of the state, and that is why people are coming into the state, not to Osogbo alone. We have people moving from other states down to the state. Then, under the problem, none of you have mentioned what we can call the cultural somersault. In 1980s, there was this Ibadan flooding, and everybody in that particular arena, Osun State, they are not used to dump waste in waterways. But as a result of this cultural somersault, everybody is now engaging in one way of dumping waste in waterway or the other. Let me tell you, you might be thinking that you don't have waterway in your area. Wherever you dump your refuse, erosion is going to take it to the next available water source. So if you even drop it right in front of your house, when it rains, it's going to be dragged into the water source. Well, even not only raining, if the wind blows, it carries all these debris, drop it to the nearest arena, which is the waterway. Another very important issue is we are in the state of Omoluabi, where we emphasize more on what we can call dignity. And it is as a result of this that our mamas, the great Nigerian women, wani afiju woja wani gbendeke obunwa woja wa pasiosio. That means in Yoruba land, the emphasis is on neatness. But because of we have met with so many other people, the emphasis is no more there. In land use, if you could recollect the old towns and the origin of human existence, you will see that when after housing, the next thing is where do they get water, and where are they going to dump refuse? And that amounts to having refuse dump in each of the compounds. Not only that they will have a designated land as a dump site, they will also maintain it. They have special days when they are going to maintain it. And don't forget, you created the problem, I created the problem. Then, when they have dump within the compound, a designated dump site within the compound, they are running what we are called natural eco-circular environment. Let me explain it briefly. In that particular arena, they use leaf. They use organic materials so that whatever you turn out to be waste will now be taken to the dump site, which the goat, the sheep, the pig, the dog, they will feed on it. And by virtue of that particular test in the school, they said feeding the hog. So they use it to feed the hog. In many occasions, they might not even have a standardized sanitation facility in relation to fecal matter. But this particular, and the pig and the dogs, they depend on the fecal matter. And at the end of the day, factually, the compound dump site is maintained. But now, with the breakthrough in science and the civilization, a lot of issues changes. For example, just like our guys, the civil engineer, they organize this particular arena with all these fine things. If by the time they want to serve you water, and they serve the water in calabash, how will you feel? Think about it. They serve in plastic. What happened to the plastic? But we thank God you created the problem, and we are able to solve it now, because all this plastic, they are now money through our circular economy initiative in the state. Not only in the state, at least globally, because this particular plastic, they cannot be degraded, and even if you want it to be degraded, it's going to take about 300 to 500 years to degrade. So that is, the problem is enormous. Not to talk about what are the effects? The effect of poor management of waste is diseases occurrence. You have disease occurrence, you have air pollution, you have condition that may not even, we aggravate so many other things. You have vectors, you have rodent infestation, you have unsightliness, you have odor nuisance, you have flooding, fire accident at any point in time. Thank God we are approaching dry season now. We will say we are at the beginning of dry season. It is high time that burning of that particular refuse are common, and the resultant effect is, if it is carelessly handled, it resulted into fire accident. Yes. What is the solution? The solution starts from you, start from me, by doing what? One, create what you can call a waste bin in your house. Register with the appropriate private sector partnership in waste management to carry your fill-up waste bin. Then the vehicles, because as part of the problem we highlighted, trucks. Let me tell you, ìdọ̀tí ò gbé èbó, ibi tán bá dà sí kákó ni. Meaning that if all this waste, they don't hear in English, so all this Igbo we are calling, the only solution to it is where they are dumped, please, you collect it and transport it to the appropriate dump site. So in many occasions, some people now, they will hear it on radio, hear it on television, waste management, they are not doing their duty, there are a lot of deaths here, there are a lot of deaths here. The number of vehicles paraded by the state is minimal. Let me tell you, in Osogbo alone, we have 11 routes. Capital, 11 routes. And the available vehicle is just 5. So that means an average of 2 routes per truck. How are we going to get to that place? I wish to emphasize here that Lagos State, that we are, at least we are moving towards, has about 150 refuse trucks, aside from PSP. The number of PSP in the state is minimal. And aside from that, if you move down to the dump site, you will appreciate what the PSP is doing. all the wahala they do in town when they get to the dump site. Have you ever visited the dump site? Not only there, not only be at the gate, move with the vehicle to where they are really dumping. You will see the wahala the PSP are facing. So the road within the road network within the dump site is highly bad, and that one accumulated into no problem. No, that one accumulated into their vehicle not in good position. My people, you talk about enforcement. Enforcement, yes, there are law, but here to enforce it is unlike Lagos. If the president is apprehended in Lagos, he will be fined accordingly. But if anybody is apprehended here, several phone calls from high-ranking, both political and office holder, they will be troubling you, and at the end of the day, that particular amount slated in that particular law might not be efficient. Apart from that, you talk about volume, you talk about PSP. Yes, there are criteria by which they place their bill, and I wish to emphasize here, because somebody is saying I'm paying 1,000, somebody is saying I'm paying 3,000, some might pay 10,000. The reason being that PSP, as the private sector partnership, they are only giving the cluster area. Government doesn't fund them. It is their personal business. It's as if the NURT, the RTAN put their vehicle on the road. Government cannot decide how they are going to be paying how the commercial entrepreneurship are going to be. So PSP, they have three parameters: the volume, the frequency, and the distance. That is, if you want them to be in your area every week, your amount is going to be increased. If it is going to be one per month, it's going to be it's going to be lower. If it is every day, it's going to be very much. So we have the volume, the frequency, and the distance. And lastly, let me appreciate all the participants, the 6 schools, with the exception of OAU, though they submitted their executive summary. I've perused through it with my colleagues that are over there. So I can categorically say it from the perspective of the executive summary. We have OAU, though no, they don't come for presentation. At least they take the highest ranking in terms of the executive summary. Then the other school, they needed to be appreciated very much. From Poly Ede, Federal Polytechnic Ede, their marking here is 73, and they take the 5th position. Let's appreciate them. Fifth position, Federal Polytechnic Ede.
Federal Polytechnic Ede, please step forward.
Federal Polytechnic Ede. And the 4th position, Osun State Polytechnic, should be getting ready. Federal Polytechnic Ede, 5th position.
First off, I want to believe you are all winners. So all the higher institutions, students that performed here, you've all performed excellently well. And I really appreciate the performance. Left to me, it is no winner, no loser. Honestly speaking, you all dealt with the problem and you all provide solutions. If we gave you more time, I know you still have a lot to present to us, but unfortunately time is of essence, and we have to move ahead because dawn is here. So I appreciate, on behalf of Nigerian Institute of Engineers, I want to appreciate all the participants. A round of applause for every participant, please. Thank you. For the 5th position, right? So we have a token of 10,000 naira as your transport allowance. And this award frame. So, okay. Congratulations. Okay, she come on. Okay. Better. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. If you have your lecturers here, like your tutors, they can come around, for the pictures as well. Your guys. Okay. Okay. Next.
And for the fourth position, the Osun State Polytechnic, Ire. Osun State Polytechnic.
See, 10,000 naira. So. Your lecturers are here.
The third position, Adeleke University, Bede.
For the third position, aside the award frame, so we are still going with a token of 20,000 naira. They are coming.
For the second position, Uni Osun.
For the second position, they are going with a token of 30,000 naira.
And lastly, the first position goes to Redeemer University.
To be the best, number one, and nothing less.
Osun State chapter, we honor you. The Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers.
So for the first position, 50,000 naira token So along the award. Congratulations.
It's just like that's how.
Evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in a warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru.
If OAU students are here, so with apologies to our organs that are alumni or alumnus of OAU, so they will have scattered here. They say Oba University, but here are they now? Where are they? So when they're supposed to showcase why they call themselves Oba University, they are nowhere to be found.
She dey take everything pass for the Nigerian institution.
Yeah. So now, of course, the discussion is not going to end here. We will ensure from the Executive Council that we have a communique that is going to be presented to the governor and those in charge of this waste management in Osun, so that they can see the solutions that our students at our various tertiary institutions in Osun has actually provided. So our judges, thank you very much. We really appreciate you. You can please go back to your seats. So now we move straight to the toast, at the end of the year toast. And the person who is going to be doing this is Engineer Adebola Adesoji.
Thank you very much, sir. Permit me to stand on the existing protocols. I know if Federal University of Technology, Akure, is represented here, we will be the one. Greater Presbyterian! Thank you. Emma Jakama intimidate you. Though we are not in Osun State, but we are very, very great. I would like to call on one of our elders here today. Coincidentally, today is his birthday. Engineer Zebulon Ishemi, kindly come forward while we sing for you. You can do better. He's an head of the institution. Baba will always be there.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Please, shall we rise and sing happy birthday?
I'm a Rajabi. Today na your day. I'm a Rajabi. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers, Osun State chapter present dinner and award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magic.
Happy birthday to you. We wish you many happy returns of the day. Long life and prosperity. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip.
Hip, hip, hip. You can all have a seat. Happy birthday to you, sir. My work here is very, very small. Just to give end of the year toast. As we gather here tonight, I want to start by saying thank you to all our respected elders and every members of the institution. This year has been full of lessons, hard work, and moments that helped us. Through every challenges, we showed resilience, and through every success, we stood together. I'm grateful for every one of you here tonight. Please give yourself a round of applause. Your dedication and commitment and support, and the way you've contributed to making this year meaningful for this institution, we are very, very grateful. We want to appreciate our partners, Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. A round of applause for them, please. Ayotide Global Investments, Bonkolet Nigeria Limited, Lucas Integrated Services, Engineer Integrated Services, Coastline Nigeria Limited, Expro Nigeria Limited, Olubi Construction Company, Adeola Omowumi Firms, Osun Ramp, Loy Reconstruction Company, Interfirm Reconstruction Company, FSK Nigeria Limited, and also to our institutions. Please, greatest Nigeria students, of the greatest Nigeria students, Obafemi Awolowo University Ile-Ife, Federal Polytechnic Ede, Osun State University Osogbo, Osun State Polytechnic Iri, Redeemers University Ede, Adeleke University Ede. As we step into the new year, may it bring us greater opportunities, more joy, more peace, more growth. Please, we have our water. We are supposed to use wine, but please, let's make do with water. Please, raise up your bottle of water. That's cheers to us. Cheers to the coming Christmas and New Year in advance. We say Happy New Year and Merry Christmas in advance from the Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers. We can do a toast. Is that it, sir?
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know, I haven't put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth, them where I take the thing high from low. Me say boy, them a pray me up on my spliff, me not care for no bad man. I shine like the jewel in the chain, no gain till the blessings fall.
Take to your prosperous years and Merry Christmas in advance. From all of us at the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineer, we wish you a prosperous year. So now we'll move straight to the launching of the annual calendar. And those that will be handling this is the treasurer and the chairman planning committee. Permit me to welcome Engineer Samuel Fasoyuru, FNSC, FNICE. And the chairman of the committee, Engineer A. Oyedamola Ayeni, the chairman planning committee, to please step forward for the launching of the 2026 calendar.
Let's put our hands together as I invite the chairperson for the dinner committee, Engineer Mrs. Ayeni Oyedamola. Let's put our hands together for her as he walks up on stage. Unto him that sits upon the throne, and to the Lamb with blessings, with glory, honor, and power, for giving us this privilege to be gathered for this dinner award. We are grateful to him. And I want to give thanks to God for that, and to the chairman of the branch, Engineer Bashir Abiola, FNSC, FNICE, and also to the chairperson for giving me this privilege to launch this year calendar. Let's put our hands together for the success of this calendar. Put your hands together for it. Beautiful. Put your hands together for it. Beautiful. 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 Without much ado, our time is fast spent. Can I invite Engineer Aldo to come up stage too? That's the General Secretary of the institution. Put hands together for him. Okay. Engineer Femi Adedapo. Okay, you are right. Yeah. Thank you. Now, this launching is going to be in 2 stages. Now, as Engineer Adebola Soji has rightly acknowledged, those people that gave us some donations that contributed to the success of this dinner, from Ministry of Works down to FSK. I can't rule that again now because that has been done. But I want to call on eminent, distinguished personalities in our midst that will really assist us to launch this calendar. And I'm going to start with the chairman of this occasion in person of Mr. Fatai Oyewole. That is the general manager, Osun State Waste Management Board. So I'm going to request some ushers to come along here with a tray. With a tray, an usher with a tray. I've tried to put down the account number of the institution here. So we just take the account number and the calendar. Can I have 2 calendars, sir? 2 calendars. Put it there. And let's go meet Mr. Fatai Oyewole, the GM, Osun State Waste Management Board. You're a public servant, you can give us in check, in transfer to your account. Please, can we give him a round of applause? Mr. Fatai Oyewole. Music. Thank you.
The Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers.
Our fellow brother in the association, our fellow brother, is also one of our distinguished personnel here. Is in the person of Engineer Wale Alonge, FNIEE, FNSC, and the past chairman of Nigeria Society of Engineers. Please, 2 calendars and also our account number. Let's just be hearing bam, 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 bam in the account. Bam.
Thank you so much. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate everyone. My chairman, Engineer Bashir Abiola, I want to say congratulations and well done. You are doing well. I'm happy seeing you doing this, even those things that our fathers had done. I'm not disappointed. So may God continue to be with you. I want to recognize the national chairman. Eda, yes, you are our national chairman now. You have the authority. It's been given to you, and you have mentioned this in our midst. You are not doing this on your own. So here today, I'm seeing you as I'm seeing the national chairman, our leader, our mentor. Thank you, sir. May God continue to be with you. I want to appreciate all the ESCO, the vice chairman. Thank you always for doing wonderfully well. Okay, one of my past chairman has left. The 14th chairman of Nigerian Society of NSC, Oshogbo branch, is here. Engineer K.A. Babalola, FNSC. You are recognized. The 15th chairman had left. The 19th is talking now. I recognize Engineer S.A. Ademola in absence. Also, the past chairman of this noble chapter. I see have Engineer M.O. Olanrioye, our leader. Thank you, sir. Engineer Asimiyu Amobi, a past chairman. Thank you. Our refer elder. I'm always happy seeing you, sir. May God spare your life more. Grant you more health to live a purposeful life as you have been living. Engineer Adeniran Felix Okili, FNSC. Thank you, sir, for being there always. To all the elders in the house, special greeting to the birthday boy of today, who had just been celebrated, Engineer Sebulom, if you hear me. I'm happy also to be here this evening to see the faces I'm seeing, even for a while. My distinguished brothers and sisters, thank you for keeping the flag flying. To launch the calendar, as usual, I have the account. I know it has not changed. You will see my hand. Congratulations.
A round of applause for our elder, Engineer Wale Alunge, FNI FNSC. Thank you very much. Once again, round of applause for him, please. Now, as I call upon, I want gbogbo àwọn àgbààgbà wa kó bá wa dá sí iṣẹ́ yìí. Gbogbo àwọn àgbààgbà tó wà lórí tébù yìí, ẹ bá wa dá sí. So I'm starting from my immediate IPC, immediate past chairman. I'm using, sir. Okay, I should start with the elders. Okay, thanks, sir. From this side. From this side. It's all right, sir. It's all right, sir. Noted, sir. Now, thanks for the correction. Now, I want to start with, yeah. Yeah. I want to start from this end. Everybody here is an elder. Thank you, sir. Noted for necessary action immediately. A round of applause for our elders, sir. I recognize our PSP here, partner Mrs. Oladele Bose. Sir? Ben, I'm still coming back to you, sir. So please calm down. So while we go with the elders, now starting from Engineer Femi Olarin-Oye, Matros Nigeria Limited. Let's put hands together for him, please. Yes, I will do that. Yeah. He is going to respond to us shortly. Then we go straight to our elder, Professor Felix Ogini. Let's put hands together for him, please. Our fellows of this institution, all fellows with Dasi Sheyi. So please be warming up.
Thank you very much, our chairman and all other members of the high table. You are all recognized, sirs and ma'ams. I want to seize the opportunity of this occasion to to recommend that the productions, the PowerPoints that were made for this program, that the PowerPoints can be submitted for a review and a book will be produced as a result of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for our Professor Felix Ogini. Put your hands together for him. I know you are eating. Just do it as you can do it. Now let me skip my branch chairman. He just stepped out now. And the representative of the national chairman. Let's put hands together for our representative national chairman. He's doing some stuff. He's going to get back to us. Now I go to Engineer K.A. Babalola, FNSC, and FNICE. Let's put hands together for him, please. is one of our distinguished elder here. Let's put our hands together for him until he rise up on his feet. Put your hands together for him. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, the needful will be done to the nice account as appropriate. Thank you very much. But K is not AK. I'm Kamarudin. K is not AK. I'm Kamarudin Adebayo Babalola. Thank you very much.
I said K-A. I got it right. I said K-A Babalola. Thank you very much. Put hands together for him, please. Now, because we want to do it as quickly as possible, I want to call on our IPC. IPC, that's the meaning of IPC, immediate past chairman, engineer Asimiyu Oyedinran. Let's put hands together for him, please. I'm using my gaggle very well now. I'm using it. Thank you very much. Okay. Please give him the two. Thank you once again. I want to move on the launching. Now I want to call on our PSP sector partnership. I want him to come on stage to greet every one of us and probably give us the donation for the launching of our calendar. Let's put hands together for him, right? Put hands together for him. Sorry, we are bringing you up. Sorry, sir. Put it together. Put it together. Thank you very much. You are honorable. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of PSP, we are going to donate a token. Let me send it right away.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's put hands together for him. Put your hands together for him. Now, I want to because we want to round up in a short while. I'm going to take the lead as a fellow of the Nigeria Institute of Civil Engineers. I want all fellows that are seated here, apart from those at the head table. Yeah. Apart from those are there to come up here. If you are a fellow of the Nigeria Institution of Civil Engineers, I want to give 10,000 naira personally to launch this calendar. So none of you should go less than 10,000. You can go for 50, but I'm going to give 10,000 for the launching of this calendar as a fellow of the Nigeria Institute of Civil Engineers. Please, can we come up stage, all fellows? Please, all fellows of the institution, I'm waiting here. Yeah. I want to crave the indulgence of the past chairman, one of our elder. Please, we are very sorry for just doing it now. Engineer Subar is one time a retired permanent secretary in the Osun State Civil Service and a fellow of Nigeria Institute of Electrical FNI also a fellow of Nigeria Institute of Engineers. Please pardon our thing, sir. I'm sorry, sir. We are sorry, sir. Put hands together for him, please. Please, we are going to request you to come up stage also to come and give us a donation for this launching of the calendar. Put your hands together for him, please. Put your hands together for him. Put it together. Put it together. Put it together.
Okay. The national chairman of all past chairmen of NSC in attendance, Engineer K. Babalola, Sakadam, Engineer Lunge, then past chairman of NICE, and the current chairman. I'm sorry, I have to create time to attend today's program. I could see that your tenure is running and I've not attended any of your program. That is why I deem it fit to come here today. Thank you very much for the good work. I believe you are doing us proud. The father of NICE that is on seat. Yes, I'm referring to you, sir. Father of NICE. He revived NICE. And since then, NICE has been waxing stronger and stronger. Thank you very much, sir. Well, without wasting time, standing on the existing protocol, I'm just to launch the calendar. So by the grace of God, I will also send to the account of NICE. Thank you very much.
Put hands together for him, please. Now, I don't know whether our father, our elder, Engineer Ademola Sakariawo. Engineer Ademola Sakariawo, FNI, FNSC, and FNICE. I think he has left. Yeah, thank you. Now, I want to bring up one of our elder also, retired, not tired. Retired and not tired. Engineer Ademola Fatola. Please, can you come up stage to launch our calendar? Thank you very much. Please put hands together for him.
Good day, everybody. Well, I'm going to take a cue from the previous donors or launchers. So I'm going to send my own widow's mite into the account.
Put hands together for him, please. We are rounding up. Engineer Izeyemi. Put hands together for him, please. We recognize you as our elder. Please come and give us just a word of encouragement and effort to launch this calendar. As I will soon invite my forum chairman. Please be getting set. Be getting set, man.
I greet everyone. Just as the last speaker said, I know the account and I will do the needful.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Engineer Taufik is my wonderful friend. Ajibade is a fellow of Nigeria Institute of Engineers. Is a fellow of Nigeria Institution of Civil Engineers. Please, can we invite Engineer Taufik Ajibade, the head of all local government engineers in Osun State? Please, come up on stage, sir. Put hands together for him, please. Alágbára ni wọ́n, agbára pọ̀. Put our hands together for him, please. Our elder.
I appreciate everybody. What is there is that whatever we want to give to the NICE, we'll send it through the account. We'll send it through the account.
Thank you very much. Let me give you. Put hands together for him. Now I said fellows, our fellows, Shafedi Deni, ẹ jẹ́ á dìde. Engineer Kilani Bakare, please come up on stage. Yeah, I can see your hand. We have talked. Engineer Mrs. Adepoju. Hello Adepoju. Engineer A.A. Adelasoye. Ẹ bá mi dìde. Engineer Akanni. Engineer Akanni. Please, any fellow here. Engineer Olatunji. Ayotunde Akon, please come up on stage. Come up on stage. We just want to celebrate you as a fellow of Nigerian Civil Engineers. Please put hands together for them, please. Put hands together for him, please. Put it. It's our girl. Put it together. Yeah, Benny. Come on. Come.
Hey, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. As discussed.
Yes,
as discussed.
20,000 rand.
Yes.
2020.
Yes. Thank you. Please put hands together for him, please. We have discussed. They are giving us a lump sum of money. Yeah, thank you. But put your hands together for him. Please give them the calendars. Go and give them the calendars, please. Take your calendar. Take the calendar. While rounding up now, we want to call on our past chairman of Nigeria Institution of Civil Engineers. Is also the CEO of Matros Construction, Engineer Femi Olarin-Oye. Welcome on stage, sir.
Well, all protocol duly observed. Want to appreciate everybody for coming. My own remark would be to the General Manager Waste Management Board. Everybody has spoken very well. However, the issue of waste management is a joint responsibility. I was constructing a road somewhere. After putting up the drainage, I was about to prime, and the rain was threatening, and I saw everybody carrying their waste, dumping in the drainage, which I've just controlled. I was annoyed, and I asked my boys to take their shovel, start removing and put it in the front of their houses. Ṣé tí wọ́n bá tiẹ̀ wá ronú, ṣé wọ́n àrójú ni? Each one of us, how do we dispose our waste? Unlike ìlàsọ lọ́rùn pàká. In August 31st, 1980, the GM mentioned it. We pray such will not happen again in our midst. However, I don't want to continue to waste our time. GM, I want to suggest that you have collaboration with Nigeria Society of Engineers, and we have some prototype, some factory or industry that can be created that will generate resources, money, and employment to the state. There are ways to wealth, the recirculation, and even fertilizer, energy, waste to energy, and so on procedure. All these things they have been talking about, when you get to Lagos, we have those things. Getting to this fertilizer and so on, we have from all this waste. Government will be generating revenue, there will be employment, and so on and so forth, so that it will be beneficial, the waste will be beneficial to every one of us. So I want you to take that either to the government, and much more importantly, all of us, let us be conscious of the fact that waste management and proper disposal of waste is a joint responsibility. Thank you and God bless.
Put hands together for our elder, please. Now, I said earlier that this launch is in 2 stages. We have done the first stage. The second stage is this. Every one of us here, the national chairman of Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers wants to give us a speech, please. Little talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the mandate of the national chairman to launch the calendar. But I did tell you the other time that he has sent or promised to send something into our account, whether that is for launching or not. But as for me, Engineer Olusegun Abiona, a retired civil servant who has not been patronized, I have a consultancy firm, but the ministry has refused to give me job. Where they gave me, they did not pay me. But nevertheless, NICE is our own. I'm just putting a token of 5,000 naira for the carry. Thank you very much.
Nice is nice. Put hands together for him, please. Put it together. Put it together. Like I was saying the other time, that the second leg for this launching is this. You are seated here today. Don't go without collecting that calendar. I know the cost price. So I'm giving it out with a token of 5,000 naira. So everyone seated here, please, if you don't have a cash, the ushers will be going around. They have the slip. We've written the account number, our account number there. You can do the transfer. Minimum of 5,000 naira. Apart from those that have called, they have done theirs. But minimum of 5K for everyone with a calendar to take home. Have I tried? Shemo try, sha? Shemo try. So one of our ushers, let's be here. Let's begin to give it out. 5,000 naira each for one calendar. For everyone here. Thank you very much. As I invite the MC, Engineer Musliuddin. Thank you. Let's first gather for the Lord and for the King of Kings and for God that has made us to be here. Put it together. Put your hands together.
Okay. So the calendar. Okay, thank you very much, Engineer Fasoyiro. So please, the calendar will be going around. If you want to buy, per unit is 5,000 naira. If you want to pay cash, we can get that. And of course, we have the account number of the institution that you can make your transfer to. So thank you. So while we are doing that, we'll move straight to the next, and which is the induction of the new corporate members. So while we are doing that, one of our past chairman, the past chairman of Nigerian Societies of Engineers, Engineer Zubair. Thank you very much, sir. Ekawa Baba. So the induction of new corporate members, please, if you hear your name, kindly step forward here for the induction proper. Omotara Mobolaji Oluseun. Is she here? Olanipekun Taoid Olayide. Adewumi Joshua Oluwafemi. Olaore Zacchaeus Ojo. These are our new corporate members to be inducted into the institution today. Okpatade Jacob Adeolu. Is he here? Okpatade Jacob Adeolu. Okay, let me take the name again. Olaore Zacchaeus. Adewumi Joshua, Olanipekun Taoid Olayide, Omotara Mobolaji Oluseun, and Okpatade Jacob Adeolu. So these are new corporate members to be inducted into the Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineer. So I'm going to call on the national chairman, who is ably represented by Engineer Tiho Abiono. So please step forward for the induction, while the chairman of the institution at the chapter level will please join in to conduct the oath of administration into the institution.
Please, you say after me. Immediately I say hi, you put your name, then you follow the other thing. This oath of membership, administration of oath of membership. I, being admitted into the corporate member of Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers, on this day, hereby declare on oath that 1. I will embrace the vision of the institution by making it a world-renowned body which will be a pride to all civil engineers in Nigeria. 2. I will support the mission of the institution as specified in the institution's memorandum and article of association in the overall interest of the institution whenever I'm called upon to do so. And 3, I take this obligation without any mental reservation. So help me God. You can sign and then put your signature.
Osun is glowing, the light so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in a warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true.
That the chairman will present his certificate, all the others and the item will come, just come and shake them and congratulate them.
Please, the elders, we want you to please step forward to have an handshake with our newly inducted corporate members of the institution. You are welcome on board. Any moment from now, you can add MNICE to your name. So that is member, Nigerian Institution of Civil Engineers. Okay. Thank you, sir. Engineer Felix Ogini is having a handshake with our newly inducted members. Engineer Kehe Babalola is having an handshake with okay, Engineer Wale Alonge. Thank you, sir. And also to our IPC, Engineer Asimiyu Oyediran Amobi. Engineer Dr. Bright is having a handshake with the newly inducted members. So thank you very much, sir. So please let us take picture, group photograph. Engineer Olarin Oye as well having a handshake with our newly inducted members. So please photograph the newly inducted members.
Let's go, baby. Building the future with hands so strong. Tonight we celebrate all year long. Dancing feet and stories told. A legacy worth more than gold. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State Chapter, we honor you. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers, Osun State Chapter presenting a red award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State Chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of progress, the sound of pride. Civil engineers standing side by side, building the future with hands so strong. Tonight we celebrate all year long. Dancing feet and stories told, a legacy worth more than gold. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State Chapter, we honor you. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers, Osun State Chapter presenting a red award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State Chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of progress, the sound of pride. Civil engineers standing side by side, building the future with hands so strong. Tonight we celebrate all year long. Dancing feet and stories told, a legacy worth more than gold. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State Chapter, we honor you. Nigerian institution of civil engineers. Osun State chapter presenting a red award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of progress, the sound of pride. Civil engineers standing side by side, building the future with hands so strong. Tonight we celebrate all year long. Dancing feet and stories told, a legacy worth more than gold. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State chapter, we honor you. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers. Osun State chapter presenting a red award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of progress, the sound of pride. Civil engineers standing side by side, building the future with hands so strong. Tonight we celebrate all year long. Dancing feet and stories told, a legacy worth more than gold. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State chapter, we honor you. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers. Osun State chapter presenting a red award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of progress, the bright. Civil engineers standing side by side, building the future with hands so strong. Tonight we celebrate all year long. Dancing feet and stories told, a legacy worth more than gold. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State Chapter, we honor you. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers, Osun State Chapter present dinner and award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State Chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of progress.
No, I be read when it was up, she love my me.
Yes, award of excellence to Accord Engineering for your unflinching dedication and consistent support to the institution and upliftment of engineering in Osun State. This day, Thursday, 11th December 2025, signed by Engineer Bashiru Saliu Abiola, Chairman 2024-2026. Congratulations.
Representative of Davidad Engineering should please step forward. And this presentation is going to be Iya and Omo. So permit me to call on Engineer Oluyemisi Ayo Akani, FNSC F-Nice, the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Ilẹ̀ Olùjì, Federal Polytechnic Ilẹ̀ Olùjì.
And I be walking past my walker. I know come my coloja.
President to Davidad Engineering Nigeria Limited for your unflinching dedication and consistent support to the institution and upliftment of engineering in Osun State. This day, Tuesday, 11th December 2025, by Engineer Bashiru, our powerful chairman, Saliu Abiola.
Civil engineers standing side by side, building the future with hands so strong. Tonight we celebrate all year long. Dancing feet and stories told.
The second part of the award presentation is the chairman 2025 electoral committee, Engineer Mrs. Oluwaseun Deborah Aboyejo. So the next one, committee 25 World Engineering Day, Engineer Mrs. E. Oyedamola Ayeni. Engineer Mrs. Damo.
Osun State chapter presenting a red award night. On a Thursday, the stars align. December 11th.
This award is presented for your dedication towards the growth of the institution and diligent service as chairman, planning committee, 2025 World Engineering Day. Congratulations.
She's also the chairman, planning committee, third distinguished annual. Man, planning committee 2025 annual dinner and award night as well. Committee 2025 annual general meeting AGM.
The Nigerian institution of civil engineers. Osun State chapter presenting a red award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the light so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember.
Permit me to welcome the chairman planning committee 2025 our national annual general meeting. Engineer Samuel Olushino Fasoyiro, FNSC F-Nice. Planning Committee 2024 Electoral Committee.
Congratulations, sir. Prof Mark, come forward.
Engineer Mrs. Oluwaseun Demora was the chairman planning committee 2024 annual dinner and investiture, and at the same time the electoral chairman of 2025 annual general meeting.
Osun State chapter presenting a red award night.
Clean up, and this is the closing remarks. Permit me to welcome the chairman planning committee. The certificate for the executive. Please, all the executive members that are here, please step forward for their certificates. Start from the ex-officio, Engineer Abdul Wahab Moshood A, MNSC F-Nice. Also, Engineer Mrs.
Osun State chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of pride. Civil engineers standing side by side, building the future with hands so strong. Tonight we celebrate all year long. Dancing feet and stories told, a legacy worth more than gold. Oh, it's a night to remember.
Osun State Governor, Senator Adamola.
Also, to be followed by the Publicity Secretary, Engineer Mrs. Faluyi Toyin. Engineer Oyeniyi Muideen A, Welfare Secretary. This is for 2024. Followed by the Assistant General Secretary, Engineer Dr. Adeduyi Bright.
On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in a warm December. Our chairman so true, Osun State chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of progress, the sound of pride. Civil engineers standing side by side, building the future with hands so strong. Tonight we celebrate all year long. Dancing feet and stories told, a legacy worth more than gold. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true, Osun State chapter, we honor you. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers, Osun State chapter present dinner and award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in a warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true, Osun State chapter, we honor you. The Nigerian institution of civil engineers, Osun State chapter present dinner and award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align.
Oh yeah.
December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright.
So the IPC will now present that of the chairman now.
For a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of progress, the sound of pride. Civil engineers standing side by side, building the future.
Half of, in fact, more than 80% of the hall has gone home. I wanted to appreciate every single person that contributed to the success of this program. So nevertheless, I'm still going to do that. So I want to say thank you to all the engineers in Ministry of Works, all the engineers at Osun Rural and Agricultural Marketing Project, all the engineers at Osun Water Corporation, the contractors, the private sector, the private sector. The ESCOs of Osun, Nigerian Institute of Civil Engineers, Osun State, my elders, the fathers of the institution, every members seated. The engineers at the local government also, my mommy, engineer Mrs. Akoni, and every other person seated, and the former SWEP students of Uni Osun. Thank you for coming, and congratulations to Shegun once again on your BSc. So I want to use the opportunity to thank everybody once again. God bless you. I wish us all safe journeys to our respective destinations, and I wish us a Merry Christmas in advance and a prosperous New Year. Okay, we're supposed to announce this. We're supposed to announce this. We'll be having induction at Obafemi Awolowo University on Monday by 2 p.m. So we'll communicate further information on the Osun Nice platform. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone, and God bless you. Have a good night, Sazama.
Chapter present dinner and award night. On a Thursday evening, the stars align. December 11th, mark the time. Osun is glowing, the lights so bright. Engineers gathering for a magical night. Oh, it's a night to remember. Raise a toast in the warm December. Engineer Abiola Bashiru, our chairman so true. Osun State chapter, we honor you. The rhythm of progress, the sound of pride. Civil engineers standing side by side, building